What's going on is Fist, bringing you news like I do. It's November 7th, 2013, and we are into 2 days after Call of Duty's been out. Fortunately for me, I've been playing Call of Duty for about 7 or 8 days, so I'm a little bit ahead of you guys on, a little bit of the future of the game, or a little bit more experience as far as Call of Duty goes online for the Xbox 360, North America, United States, whichever way you want to put it. Now, I can't speak for the PlayStation 3, and I can't speak for Europe, and I can't speak for the PC system. So, I've been seeing a lot of videos on YouTube and on Twitter, people commenting. Mainly, I'm on Twitter and YouTube. And I've been seeing a lot of people that, that are not happy with Call of Duty Ghost. And I want to explain to you that in order to understand what's going on here, every developer from Activision, whoever is the leading designers of that game, that's going to be their interpretation of that game, Call of Duty. So if you're used to playing Call of Duty a certain style or a way, then you can expect it to change every time. It's kind of like the President of the United States, a new administration comes in. The game is going to change based on the administration. So the administration for Treyarch is David Vonderhaar and his agenda. The administration for Call of Duty Infinity Ward is Mark Rubin and his agenda. So these agendas are not based on Zampella and West, the original creators of Call of Duty. So people who've been playing Call of Duty as veterans for a long time understand this. The new people who've played and then they come along and then the game changes all of a sudden from one game to the next, they're shocked. And they don't get that. So it's kind of like, it's almost like a Battlefield game in the sense that they just throw the name on whatever game that they're working on that is the same engine or philosophy in the sense of first-person shooter. They just throw the Call of Duty name, like Battlefield. Battlefield throws their name on, I used to run into that problem too, it'd be like Battlefield 2, you would expect it to be, the next Battlefield would come out. Battlefield Bad Company was a completely different game, and it was a different rendition. And I'm not mad at you guys. If you don't like this rendition, I understand that. But, voicing the opinions of, this game should be, certain way, I mean, that's not going to happen. So either you're going to like the game or you're not going to like the game. It's just, you're going to have to wait another year until your style of game comes out or whatever. I mean, that's the same way I felt about Battlefield. I'm still waiting for that Battlefield to come back to. I like Battlefield 2. Ever since then, I can't stand the Battlefields now. I just do not like the engine. The way the characters move are just incredibly crazy. I can't handle it because it just doesn't make sense to me logically. It doesn't make sense to me logically. A guy can go like this and then turn around and go like this. And I mean, his body is like on a point. I covered this on my Fist 2 channel. That's the reason why I don't like that game. And you might feel the same way about Call of Duty Ghost. You might say, well, it's not like Black Ops 2, and I don't like certain things about it. But if you've been playing this game since, its inception, then there are certain things that you look at in the progression of their interpretation from one developer to another as to why you like this game. I'm going to tell you, I like this game. This is the one Call of Duty that I have nothing bad to say. I mean, I don't have any bitching videos to constantly be posting about it. I'm too busy having fun playing the game. And usually, if I hate the game right from the beginning, I'll post videos of what's broken on it. And in the very first day of Black Ops 2, I was running around with a pistol, and I posted videos and saying that needed to be fixed. And no one ever listened until like 4 or 5 months down the road. In this game, there was a lot of stuff that I thought was going to be bad, like running around with pistols. That was a myth. That was myth busted. The fact that none of the danger close weapons with the danger close perk, like C4 and canisters and stuff, none of that replenishes. So if you go out and make a class and think you're going to put scavenger around and run around and piss people off, that's out the window. Explosive damage, that's out the window. I mean, they've done... I mean, you have to look how far that this game has come. I mean, if you're a true veteran of Call of Duty, you understand what I'm talking about. I mean, a lot of people come out here and they talk about the weapons and this and that, and they don't give you valid points or history or tell you what, you know, about the game and savor this moment. And this is the problem. People who are complaining about Call of Duty Ghosts, who've played Call of Duty Ghosts for a long time, don't have enough experience in the game yet. You know, you don't have enough experience. Give yourself 1 day's game time. 24 hours, maybe 30 hours in-game. Give yourself 30 hours in-game to understand this game. Once you understand this game, then you realize it plays beautifully different. And it's not... some people... Here's a problem people are saying that they're having with the game. One, they're saying the maps are too big. Okay? Half of the maps are big. We're not denying that. I'm not denying that. I'm not saying we're. I don't own anything with Activision. I don't work with Infinity Ward, so I'm not going to say I am. I'm basically saying that I'm agreeing with you. Some of the maps, 50% of the maps are big. But, based on my experience, and from this video forward, I'm going to show you how to play these maps. See, here's the thing. If you ever followed military shooters or military doctrine is hold the high ground. Hold the high ground. So if you're dealing in a big map, most of these big maps have high ground. And the fun part about these big maps is this. Either you have center control, you control the center of the map, or you control the high ground. And the battles for those King of the Hill fights in those games are the fun part about this game. That's what's different in this rendition from the other Call of Duty. Whereas in other Call of Duty, it was just run around and people shooting each other with unbalanced weapons. I mean, I didn't see fun in that. It didn't make logical sense to me. When I play Ghost, it makes logical sense. Okay? It makes logical sense to me that if you see somebody first, you get to jump on them with an assault rifle and you shoot them, they die. That's what's supposed to happen. Not like in Black Ops 2 where they have this invisible halo shield and you're taking thuds. Listen, here's the thing. You have a clip and an SMG with 35, 45 bullets. And it takes you 10 bullets for one person. In the meantime, another person is coming up there and you're shooting this guy and you're like, when are you going to die? I have another guy coming over here. I don't want to do that. There's specific maps that you use specific SMGs on. And that's what that's for. It's not let's cry about it. You're dying so fast. You need to fix it. You're not giving us valid reasons. I'm giving you valid reasons. You need to use all the weapons in the game to be proficient and to enjoy this game. You go from small maps, you have 6 slots, you have 9 loadouts. 9 times 6, 54. You need EXP and time in the game. This is what they don't want you to do. They don't want you to play the game and be like, oh, this game's done, I'm over. It's a month, I'm done. But I did say this in the beginning. I said that because of the learning curve, if you go back to my very first video, that a lot of newbie players are not going to be able to handle that learning curve and they're going to drop off. And what that's going to do is going to have a hardcore group of players who reach a certain level, and then any new players come in, they're going to get squashed, and then nobody likes to get their ass kicked. So they're going to leave because they don't want to learn. I don't blame you. I don't want to learn Battlefield and their stupid ass game mechanics. I don't want to learn it. It's terrible to me. So it's the same thing. It's the same, but reversed. I understand that. But what I'm telling you, people who continue to play Call of Duty, who sit there and downplay it or say bad things about it or sit there and talk about how bad it is, you know, you're not giving me valid points. And I'm going to give you valid points. The valid points are that when you get into a situation and you want to use an SMG, you use SMGs. You have to be proficient in all the weapons in this game. This is the most well-rounded Call of Duty based on map play. So if you're on a small map, you'll use an SMG, a shotgun. If you're going to set up shop, you're going to use an LMG. An LMG is a support weapon which holds down paths of area. You have to comprehend these things. Okay, if there's long lines of sight, don't go down there. There might be an LMG player laying down or a sniper ready to hit you in that area. That's just the way it is. Okay? So the thing is like I don't want them fixing the kills in this game. Now all my information I'm giving you is based on Xbox Live. I don't know about anything else. But if you're going to play, you're going to use an SMG on small maps. You're going to use an assault rifle on medium maps. You're going to use LMGs and snipers on big maps or assault rifles, depending on how you control the center and high points of the map. That's how you play this game. How to play Call of Duty Ghosts. If you're on a big map, you want to control high points. If you're controlling high points, then you know that if dumbass people are going to use SMGs to try to take you, you have the advantage. Because in this game, SMG don't have the range, which they're supposed to not have. In every other Call of Duty, SMGs can hit you from across the map, and so could pistols. That ain't the case no more. This is a different rendition. Might I add, Mark Rubin did a wonderful job with the aspects of the weapon balance in this game. If they patch or nerf anything, it's going to ruin this game. There's nothing that needs to be patched. Everything is the way it's supposed to be. You shoot the MSBS, it's great medium short range. At long range, it's hard to hit people. 3 burst long range. That's amazing. Sniper rifle hits you at long range. You want to shoot somebody up close, you have to zoom in. That's the way it is. Shotguns, short range only. Short to medium range with long barrel. That's the way it's supposed to be. SMGs, up close, short range, the way they're supposed to be. Assault rifles, burst long range, takes a little bit more bullets, great short range. These weapons are the way they're supposed to be. Believe me, tell you, I've been playing this game for 10 years. I know. I've got at least a day and a half in game time in this game. All game types. Played Crank, Blitzed, Team Deathmatch, Domination, Kill Confirmed. You know, you have to realize this game is a cerebral game. And you have to think, okay, if there's campers in the game and you go around the corners and get killed, well, put that in your memory banks. That's when you put the visuals in your memory banks, and you have to realize that's what the slide is for. Use the tools in your game. You come around the corner, you slide around the corner and check. Slide check, slide check, slide check. You have to learn these things. And slide checking is not going to stop you from rushing, especially now that they have unlimited sprint in the game. I can't believe the excuses that I'm getting. I can't rush in this game anymore because there's campers in every corner. Well, learn to slide, check, and keep running. There's unlimited run. There's no excuses. Slide, check. It's all about your joystick skills. You have to adapt to this style of game. And if you don't like it, that's fine. You don't have to play it. But I'm explaining to you, them nerfing or fixing anything, it just doesn't make sense to me. I mean, the explosives are perfect. The grenade launchers are what they're supposed to be. You can't reload them. There's no one-man army crap in this game. The connectivity, I mean, we know this is not, we all know this isn't dedicated servers on Xbox 360. It's peer-to-peer, and whoever has the best connection is the host. It's like Modern Warfare 2, and that's the way it should be. You know, whoever has the best connection in your group, that's it. If you're going to sit there and be on the phone or have internet going and doing all kinds of stupid-ass shit, then you shouldn't be the host. You know, if you can't afford the connection, I'm sorry. That's just the world we live in. You know, people have the advantage. They're not going to, you can't please everybody. But I'm giving you valid reasons for every single thing that everybody's complaining about. The maps that are big is like 3 or 4 maps. Use different weapons. Stop chasing your KDR and using the same ass weapon all the time. You know, you explore what else is out there. I've used every single weapon in the game. And I have my 6 setups. And you know what? Every game I have a setup and a weapon setup for every situation. I mean, these people complaining about the game moves too slow or the maps move too slow, blah blah blah. You know, I don't have that problem. I'm sorry. I'm having so much fun. I don't have time to record to post videos on YouTube. But I'm going to go through and I'm going to show you how to play certain maps. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to show you how to play certain maps. I'm going to show you how to use certain setups. And see, these things are going to change. I mean, not everybody is on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, you know, telling you about the game. There's tons of people out here who just buy the game and play it, and they're getting better at it every day. And I'm going to show you how to change up and go against that situation, or whatever their styles are. To me, overall, I think the game is great. I think this game is not perfect. It's not perfect, but I think what they're doing is a strategic sales move at the end of the day, that, you know, they're moving dedicated servers and clan wars and 9v9 to the Xbox One or PS4, wherever you're going. And that's where the more excitement's going to be at. You know, it's going to be crazy on these maps when it's 9v9. I think it's going to be incredibly fast. And I don't see how, you know, I mean, if you're going to be stuck on the Xbox 360 and you're going to give up on it, that's fine. You were never really a Call of Duty fan in the first place. You know, I think everything about this game, with the exception of you know, maybe a couple things, but they are tolerable. They're not breakable, but they're tolerable. Unlike Black Ops 2, sniping was breakable and intolerable. It was terrible. You couldn't even move and you would get sniped. In this game, at least you have some distance in the maps so that if a sniper hits you at long distance, you survive. Unlike in Black Ops 2, the sniper was a damn shotgun and at all ranges. So I don't really care. I don't care about people crying about Call of Duty Ghost. I think it's a great game. I think it's a great game, and you need to play it differently. How I explained it. You need to play more than one weapon. You know, this is the first time that we've had all the weapons that make sense. I mean, if you're gonna play on a small map, use an SMG. If you're gonna set up on a big map, use an LMG or a sniper rifle or an assault rifle. And you have the kits to do it. Help your teammates. Stop using assault. Use support. You know, Oracle, vests, ammo crates. It's amazing. People telling me about, oh, you die so fast. Well, there's vest and health regen. I don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it. You know, you don't want to use the perks. You don't want to use the kill streaks. That's on you. Don't sit here and cry to me about it. Use the vests. Use the regen perk if you're dying too fast. There is an answer for everything that you are complaining about, and I will rebut anybody's argument in any video all day long on Xbox Live. So that's you know, in these next couple of videos, you can post down in the comments what you want me to talk about, what you are having trouble with, and I will cover it. Because, I mean, to me, I think that, you know, people are selling themselves short of excitement on this game. This is the first game that's actually mixed arcade shooter with a cerebral type military game that is reasonable with the weapons in damage. I don't see much other balance in any other shooter like that. Anyways, until next time, it's your boy Fist. Peace. I'm out.